Hello everyone, my name is Andy Tracy and today I'm representing the Birds. Today we'll be going through the Hypnosis Dreadbox, which I recently purchased. I'm very excited about it and I'm going to do an unboxing video for you guys, as well as show you some of the features that the Dreadbox Hypnosis offers. I'm going to do a little bit of a demo towards the end of the video so you guys can kind of hear what's going on, and then I'll probably just kind of show what the Dreadbox can do in live time, and just have some fun with it really. I hope you guys have fun watching it. In the description below there will be everything timestamped so you can kind of skip around if you want to. Alright, so I got the box here. I did open it. I just wanted to make sure it was the right thing. Ooh. That's what I said when I first opened it. And you'll see why in a second here. This is coming all the way from Athens in Greece. So that's kind of cool. So this is the front. Pretty cool design. It's a little like messed up, but kind of has like that on the back too. And it says handcrafted with infinite love in Athens, Greece. So it's kind of cool. Looks like it just kind of slides out here. Cool little sleeve. Then it's just a pretty standard box. Inside, it's nice and clean. A thing from Dreadbox, just kind of talking about a quick start. Pretty basic really, so I won't go into detail. This is kind of nice though. Ooh, dang, wristbands. That's pretty sick actually. Definitely gonna have to wear those. Cool sticker too. Dang, this thing looks crazy. And this looks like the power supply over here. But yeah, so that's the unit. Kind of has this cool like splatter on it, and then some just like classic 80s things. You have like the grid here, which is kind of like similar on that sleeve we saw, and then just the way like you see the writing and the kind of glitched out things that are all over this panel. Pretty cool. Just gonna take it out. Has pretty good weight to it. There's like the front panel again. I guess like, you know, in relation to my hand, it's decent sized. I guess I don't really know what to expect. I just kind of bought it, but yeah, there's the unit now. So again, here's like the front. The way it's divided up here, you have your chorus flanger effect control right here. Then you have your delay and your spring reverb. If you want to, you can skip ahead and kind of see more in depth what these actually sound like. But essentially, you have a time control for your chorus flanger, a depth and a rate, and then also a feedback amount. Pretty standard, I'd say. but the fact that it's a chorus flanger, it gives it a pretty cool kind of charm. And then for the delay, you have your time, your mix, and then again your feedback. Cool thing I really like about this delay, kind of one of the reasons I bought it actually, is this function right here. And what that is that's a freeze button. And essentially what you can do is you can set up a delay, and as that delay is triggering, at any point if you kind of like what you're hearing, let's say you have it set there, you pretty much just hit that freeze button and it'll continue to ring out with that delay, and it makes it so you can kind of make the delay a little bit more alive rather than just, you know, always repeating. Definitely good to use with like vocals or, you know, hooks, things like that. Just kind of fun. And then the last thing, which is pretty cool too, ooh, I had to do it, look at that. It's a spring reverb, and the cool thing is there's actually a spring in there. And so the spring reverb has controls for pre-delay, depth, rate, and then amount. So that's pretty cool. This thing just looks pretty like boutique, you know. Definitely looks fun, definitely looks like a time machine or something. I think I'm definitely gonna have a lot of fun. It's pretty cool too. You have 1, 2, 3, 7, I think it's 49 different presets that you can pretty much save. They're not presets, but they're just like empty user bank presets that you can just like, you know, pretty much save your front panel however you want. You just turn it to it, hold it for a couple seconds, and it'll save. So that's pretty cool. And then over here is pretty much just like a little mixer for input, output. And then this is kind of cool too. This is how you can kind of layer different stuff. And so it'll make more sense when I'm kind of like doing a demo. But essentially you can do different types of effects for each one. Or you could just do like a sine wave and it's kind of acting more like a, you know, an LFO or something more evolving. But we'll kind of hear that more. And then also too, you just have your bypass. So everything's very accessible, very like easy to use, I think. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm assuming it will be. And so it'll be interesting to see what kind of textures I can get, and then obviously how quickly I can get to them, because it seems like this layout is pretty user friendly. So yeah. As far as inputs and outputs, this is pretty much like a little like module pedal. This is kind of the back panel here. Let me flip it. But I mean, it's the same thing as like a stereo pedal. Think of it like that. But the fact that you can do like mono, you see here you got mono input, mono output. You can use it, you know, if you wanted to, like in a guitar effects loop or anything that's mono. I would use that for like my mini Moog, because that thing's mono. But then like what I'm going to use like for the demo right now is I'm going to do a stereo input for the Juno. You know what, I'll probably end up actually just running this through my mixer. I could do like an effects loop out of the mixer and just run it through here. It'll be clean too, that way if I want to add anything just to kind of see what it sounds like, it'll be easy. So yeah, we'll hook this up to the mixer, and then I'll hook the Juno and maybe some other stuff up just to see what this thing can really do. Pretty simple like power switch too, and then just a power input for 15 volts. Okay, so now I have the Hypnosis all hooked up. What I did now too was I drew up a MIDI sequence on Ableton, and then I'm feeding that through the Juno. The Juno is being fed to the input here onto the Hypnosis, and then the output is going to the mixer. And so I'm going to play the MIDI sequence, and then what I'm going to do is start giving some level to the hypnosis. And so what I want to do before that is make sure this is engaged if I want the actual effect to be on. So if that's on, that means the ability to engage the effects is on. Otherwise it's just in bypass mode like that. And so I want to make sure that's on. Then I'm going to feed the MIDI sequence. And then I'm going to increase the input level on the hypnosis until I start to see some activity up here in the reverb tank. You can see that light kind of buzzing, flickering. Then I'm going to coordinate with the output. We could start to hear it there. So that's the dry signal. And then I'll start engaging some effects now. And so the first one I'm going to start with here is going to be the chorus flanger. Then the next one is delay. And then the last one is a reverb, spring reverb, with an LFO. If you get the depth, rate, and pre-delay all kind of coordinated. So that sounds pretty cool. What I can start doing now is layering effects. So I added the chorus and flanger back. And then I'm going to add the delay too. You could hear it with all three of them, it's pretty gnarly. So if you're going to have all three, I recommend, getting them kind of under control. Go back to dry. Oh, whoops, I guess that reverb was still engaged. And then I'm just gonna have some fun with it. Got the matching wristband, you already know what's good. This is the Hypnosis Time Effects Processor by Dreadbox, giving me some great textures. And so what's cool about this thing too is I can save any of the layouts, or I can edit the already existing presets and then save them or edit them. And so I kind of like this one. And so I'm going to save it. And as that blinks, I can now select any spot for it. I'm gonna do G7, that's like the last one, and then just hit save. And then so if I were to go back, you could see like there's a few presets. I got that one already ready. Hope you guys had fun watching this video. It was a lot of fun making it. I think that I'm going to have a lot of fun using the Dreadbox Hypnosis in the future. I did not talk about a few features on there just because they're kind of more in depth than I wanted to get into right now. And so I will definitely do a video in the future regarding just kind of like different features I find that I like, that I tend to use, as well as going in depth more into like more of the layering aspect. And so hope to revisit this in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you like, please subscribe. Thank you. And hope you guys stay healthy.